Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome once again to Figheldean Rangers Football Club. It's fair to say some of us are feeling a little bit fragile this morning. We actually celebrated my 30th birthday yesterday, so some of us have a few sore heads, but it's a big game against Danny's Bar, who find themselves top of the league, so a win here is vital. So manager Eza has selected Stockwell in goal. A bit of a mix around in defence, as we do have Mitchell, Taylor and Jessup. With wing backs keeping their positions is Vos and Holmberg. In centre midfield you have Toby Watson, Murphy and Bruford, and up front Matthews and Cutler. On the bench there's four to choose from of Humphreys, Dudley Large, Tom Watson and Deacon, a very, very strong bench which any four of them could make an impact in today's game. So as I stated before, this game is a big one. And as the game was played on Sunday, it was obviously Remembrance Sunday, so for a nice little gesture, each player that played for Figheldean wore one of those poppies and managed to stay on for the rest of the game. We've done our 2-minute silence and proceeded with kickoff. And the first chance came to Figheldean Rangers. Stockwell has the ball in his hands and kicks it down to field, which Cutler gathered superbly. First touch, comes inside and plays it to Bruford. Bruford plays it to Vos, who puts it back down the line to Cutler, who with first time puts it through the defender's legs and cuts inside, but unfortunately falls to a Danny Bar's defender, who puts it out for a throw-in. Next, ball comes to Danny's Bar, who misplaced pass goes to Toby Watson, who goes back to Cutler. Cutler puts it through to Geordie Matthews, who narrowly misses.
Coming, Ty.
Hey?
It's coming.
It's coming.
Something's coming.
I was a little bit drunk.
Next, Danny's Bar on the attack. Their midfielder gathers the ball about 20 yards out, but Stockwell gathers it easily. Big kick down the field just over the halfway line. Geordie Matthews wins the second ball and also wins a free kick in Figheldean's favour. Murphy is over the ball and sees the run of Toby Watson, picks him out perfectly. First time shot by Toby Watson, who pots it into the back of the net. 1-0 Figheldean Rangers, who do deserve the goal due to starting the game as the stronger team. Jessup's tried to deal with the ball, but unfortunately slips over, who puts Danny Bar on the attack. Great ball across the box, but Jason Stockwell is there to save the ball. Big kick down the field by Stockwell. It bounces kindly to Bruford, who plays it first time to Cutler. Cutler has a look up and puts a beautiful ball over the top to Matthews. Matthews, who has scored so many this season, has time but decides to put it high and wide over the bar. 2-0 would have looked good for Figheldean Rangers, especially as half an hour has gone. A long ball over by Danny's Bar finds their winger, who has time to cut inside and to get a shot off, but Jason Stockwell is there to palm it away and Bruford puts it to safety. Danny's Bar again on the attack, but the ball falls to Murphy. Murphy looks up and plays it to Holmberg. Holmberg looks for that diagonal ball to Matthews, but it falls to Cutler, who has a second attempt to play it to Matthews. Matthews has a little bit of time, puts it across the box, but Toby Watson wasn't there to make it 2-0. Quick free kick is taken by Stockwell. Stockwell finds the feet of Jessup, who looks to clear his lines. Unfortunately, it is blocked by a Danny's Bar attacker and Murphy gives away a free kick. Free kick is taken by Danny's Bar, goes into the box. A couple of players could have got onto the end of it, but very lucky for Figheldean Rangers, they escaped with that chance. Here comes Danny Bar once again on the attack. He manages to keep hold of the ball with a little bit of pressure. Nice back heel to their winger, who plays it back to their striker. The striker has chance to cut inside, has a strike, but Stockwell is there to gather the ball. Figheldean Rangers go in at half-time 1-0 up. There was one change at half-time, with Humphreys coming on for Bruford in the centre of midfield. Danny's Bar on the attack once again, where the ball is met by Jessup, who finds Matthews. Matthews puts the ball over the top to Cutler. Cutler, with a little bit of space, decides to cut inside, has a strike with his left foot, but the keeper is equal to it. And Figheldean Rangers looking to make their second change of the game. SDL just preparing himself to come on. A couple minutes later, he comes on for Taylor and goes into the right wing back position, and Vose goes centre back. Danny's Bar putting a bit more pressure on and manages to skip past Vose and get a shot off, but Stockwell is equal to it and gathers it easily. SDL now trying to work his way out of the defence, manages to lose the ball, and unfortunately Humphreys gives away another free kick. The free kick comes in from Danny's Bar. It is dealt with by Jessup. Vose goes over to the winger, but no one picks up the free man on the edge of the box, who has 2 touches and then pots into the back of the net to equalise 1-1. Danny's Bar with more pressure now. The ball comes to their centre midfielder, who works it into space and tries to put the ball through to their striker. The striker still has a bit of time, gets a shot off, but another fantastic save by Stockwell. A lot of pressure now by Danny's Bar, but see if Figheldean can carve out an attack. The ball comes to Matthews, who takes it round their centre midfielder, sees the run and keeps on going, cuts inside, takes a strike, saved by their goalkeeper, falls to Cutler, who cuts inside on his left foot and puts it away, creeps over the line. 2-1 Figheldean Rangers, making our chances count. Another goal for Cutler to add to his list. After putting that goal away, Matthews then comes off for Tom Watson for the final change for Figheldean Rangers. Fantastic tackle by Toby Watson, but the ball still falls to their midfielder, who has a strike, and a superb save once again by Stockwell in goal. The ball is dealt with by SDL. Murphy gets the ball, manages to nutmeg their player, still carries on with it, but is pulled back for the previous foul. Now the rest of the game had to be recorded onto Emma's iPhone, so the quality isn't as good, but at least we got the rest of the game. Tom Watson puts a great ball over to Cutler. Cutler manages to keep hold of the ball, has a strike and narrowly misses. Another attack coming now from Figheldean Rangers. A goal kick comes from Stockwell, who puts it down the field, and the ball bounces kindly and put through to Cutler. Cutler 1-on-1 with the goalkeeper, tries to go around him, but the goalkeeper takes him out. Penalty to Figheldean Rangers. As he won the penalty, Cutler stands over it and very simply puts it bottom right corner or bottom left, whatever way you see it, and 3-1 Figheldean Rangers. But the game still wasn't over there, plenty of stoppage time. The ball wasn't dealt with in defence. Their player managed to flick it on, pass on through and tuck it into the back of the net. 3-2. Danny's Bar think they have time. But lucky for Figheldean Rangers, that is how the game ended. 3-2 against Danny's Bar, who I said at the beginning of the video were top of the league. So now with Figheldean winning that game, they do find themselves leapfrogging them and also have a game in hand. Next week we are back for the next round of the Wiltshire Cup, a real big one as well. So make sure you come and tune in next time for our video. Goodbye.